Hi guys, welcome to another video. We're going to continue on with Tales from the Crypt. This is season 2, episode 16. It's called Television Terror, one of my favorite episodes of all time. This one is probably one of the scariest ones out of the whole 7 seasons as well.
Yeah, very well done.
Maybe the only knock is that it's pretty short. If you take out the Crypt Keeper segments, it's maybe 19 minutes long, this episode, but I mean, it's creepy. It's well done for those 19 minutes, let me tell you. So this one aired July 17th, 1990. It's directed by Charles Picerni. I think he's more of an actor, but I don't think he's has done much as a director. And it's a pretty much a one-man show. There are a few co-stars in this episode, but Morton Downey Jr. plays the lead. He plays Horton Rivers, a TV talk show guy. And some of his crew members are seen throughout the episode, but very
Minimal, and
they don't really like him. They they're always talking bad about him, in the control rooms and everything. They really don't like him a lot. So we'll get into the episode now. There at the beginning, for the credit sequence, it's a creepy opening. You got just the shot of the haunted house, and it's good music, good creepy music throughout this episode as well. And after the title sequence, we see it's like a TV show. Everyone's in front of the haunted house. You got Horton Rivers talking, giving the backstory. He interviews, one of these psychic guys. Everyone's like
outside the haunted house,
but no one really wants to go in. So the talk show host goes in with just his camera guy, Trip. So yeah, it's pretty fun. We don't think much of it. He's just trying to get a good show for his ratings and everything. So he goes in. It's good creepy music. It's just him and his cameraman. He's just walking around. Nothing's happening yet. And he's able to talk with his crew members and whatnot. And they're going room to room. And I think the woman that killed some 12 people in the basement, her name was
Van Ritter.
And so he's going throughout the house, goes to the basement. It's pretty creepy. It's a creepy old looking house. I like how the setting looks and everything. It's well lit. It's got good the shadowing and that cold blue and the black shadows. It's filmed almost like a John Carpenter's Halloween, the way it's lit. So yeah, when he's walking throughout the house, they cut the commercial. And he's talking to his crew members, and they're bad-mouthing him behind his back constantly. But they're like, okay, the show's lacking. We need more, we need something here, we're losing the ratings. So what do you want me to do? I can't just make this place be haunted, So they don't have any props set up for, any fake gags or anything. But during the commercial break, he starts hearing stuff in one of the rooms, so he goes, checks it out. There's a guy, like a ghostly guy, cutting his wrist in the bathtub. He's like, Trip, get over here, you gotta get this. And the cameraman goes over, he doesn't see anything. So, he's
talking to his crew members. They're like, what do you mean? What's happening over there,
And then, sure enough, the camera loses power, I think, at one point, and when it goes back on, the doors are shaking. So on TV, you can kind of see that, there's some activity happening now and everything. His doors are breaking. There's blood pouring from the doors. Some good creepy stuff. But there's one really creepy moment where the camera light goes off for a second. And he's like, Trip, put it over here, And then the light goes back on him. And he's looking in the room where it's pitch black, and he's talking back at the camera, but the light is right in his face, so you can't really see who's holding the camera. And so he's talking. He's still doing a TV show. He's a bit freaked out, But then he realizes we see Trip hanging. This is creepy, when he looks back at the cameraman, because you see a silhouette, a shadowy figure, And then we realize it's one of the ghosts, and he comes into the light. It's pretty creepy, pretty well done. He just starts screaming, and his crew people, they're like, just keep it up, whatever you're doing. The ratings are through the roof. This guy's screaming for his life, man.
It's so funny. And then Ann Ritter there, the serial killer woman, she's coming at him with a chainsaw. He's doing whatever he can to stay alive in this house.
Ratings are through the roof, and sure enough, he goes flying through the window, almost like the first Omen. You know how the babysitter puts a noose around around her neck, and she jumps from the roof kind of thing and smashes through the window. Well, it's almost like that type of death for the talk show host Horton Rivers. There, he goes flying through the window with a rope around his neck. You know, and like everyone's kind of shocked. You know, they didn't realize, I don't think, that it was really happening, but still, the crew members hated him so much that you can tell in their faces that they're kind of happy about it too at the same time, which is strange, you know. So yeah, it's a really well done episode. There's some good thrills, you know, good music. I like the Morton Downey Jr. He's a good actor in this episode. There's no relation to the Robert Downey Jr. or his father, Robert Downey Sr. This guy is a completely different family. But yeah, it's a good episode. The only knock on it is it's a bit short, but that's why I guess this review will be a bit shorter than the usual ones. But yeah, all in all, this is a good, creepy 20-minute, episode. I like it a lot. One of my favorites of all time. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here, Hauser.
Look who's talking.
The Daigler.